All right, so I'm about to go get some food. This is being recorded on the 16 Pro front facing camera. I'm about to go switch it over and yeah, let's go get some food. Currently charging my DJI Pocket 3. I'm gonna probably record the rest of the video with this, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna set it on the tripod here. I got a very ghetto setup here. Yeah, let's go get lunch. ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Me da 3 sopes de asada, porfa? Sí. Es todo. I got carne asada, which is steak, and then they add the vegetables on the top. Queso fresco. Some. It's not sour cream. It's like in Spanish is crema, but I don't know what it is. And that's it, you know, with the peppers and the sauces here. Gonna grab the green sauce. Okay, that did not stand a chance. Devoured it within like probably 6 minutes. And let's get to the video. Where's my iPhone? So, and crazy thing is, well, not crazy, but like interesting. Both cases are from the same company. I just kind of picked them up randomly, but then I looked at the case and looked at everything. I was like, oh, this is the same brand. So, all right. So, S25 Ultra, 16 Pro. I don't usually get a 16 Pro Max because I'm always around a charger, and so I'm not gonna pay for a bigger battery if I'm always with a charger. So there's no point. So, S25 Ultra, 16 Pro. Why am I switching? There's 3 reasons, but there's 2 main reasons, okay? And I don't know how to classify this third reason, but it's just basically, you know, I review phones, I like testing phones, so I'm not gonna stay with just one. I have to move on to the next, next, and so forth. So I'm not gonna stick with just one phone. Well, actually, I am, and it's my daily driver, an iPhone. So the reason I'm making this my daily and I'm going back is because you guys know that I do photography and I do videography and I do a lot of social media. So AirDrop was a huge issue at the beginning, but then everybody was like, you should try local send. And I was like, what the heck is local send? I've never heard of it. So I downloaded it. Basically, it's an app where you can download it on your Mac or on your iPhone. And it's basically like an AirDrop for both platforms. I can send things to Android instead of me doing it, you know, the old school way where I would upload it to my Google Drive, download it, all of that good stuff. So local send was amazing. In some instances, it was like better than AirDrop. So that one was out the way. That one I could care less about it anymore because of local send. That is an app that you can download on the App Store on either platforms and on your Mac. So local send was amazing. That replaced AirDrop, and I was happy with that. One of the main reasons is iMessages, group messaging, FaceTime. Everybody and I'm saying everybody in my family and friends, they have iOS. And I was getting a little annoyed with sending videos, with sending large attachments, liking a text, but it would come out as a text on their end, and vice versa. If they liked or reacted to my text messages, they would I would get a text of, hey, they liked the image or whatever. Like it was just, I hate how iOS and Android can't communicate on a basic messaging app. Like it's crazy to me. I've tried to get my wife's side of the family to download WhatsApp and do group messaging from there, but it's not happening. It's not working, and and it is what it is. I'll stop trying to convince them. That was another issue. But apart from both of those issues, man, I freaking love Android. Like, I still use, like, I use this more than I use iOS. iOS, I just, use it for calls, text, airdropping things, uploading things to Instagram, TikTok, and stuff like that. Just because it's easier, because I already have it on here, because I'm airdropping it from my Mac. But everything else, I'm using this. Like the fingerprint scanner, amazing. It's so accurate that I don't even have to worry about, like, if my phone will unlock. It's so fast. And with everything, like all the apps and everything, I'm still using the S25 Ultra. Even like editing some videos, I'm still using Android. I like this little explore page. I just kind of just read on whatever is happening or what's new with tech, things like that, because it already knows my algorithm, so it gives me a lot of tech news or whatever. So those were the only main, like, two hit. Oh no, I have another one. Yeah, because the airdrop, local SIM, I didn't have a problem with that. iMessage was a big thing, like any type of iMessage or FaceTime, things like that. And the second one is, for some reason, and I don't know if somebody can help out, if somebody has a different app that they use. I don't know what it is. Whenever I transfer raw pictures from my Sony camera into the devices, for some reason on the S23, I've already downloaded Google Photos. I've downloaded Quick Pick Gallery. I've downloaded what's the other one that I downloaded? There was another app that I downloaded. I don't remember. Let me see. Quick Pick. SnapSpeed. I downloaded that. So let me just show you guys, because I'm not going to be able to explain it like I am going, like, Also, me and my wife are expecting again, so I'm going to show you guys some of the pictures that we took there in San Diego. All right, so this is what I'm talking about, you guys. All right, so and these are raw pictures. They're not JPEG. They're raw, like straight from the camera. With iOS, I can zoom in all the way, and it still looks crisp, right? Everything looks crisp. Boom. With Samsung, either I can't zoom all the way in. All right, let me go ahead and pull it up in the actual, like, let's see. I think it's the same one. Okay, so this is the same one. All right, so, like, for example, in iOS, I can zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. You see how it's still good quality, right? It's all the way zoomed in. With with Android, I zoom in, and that's all I get, and it's not good quality. Like, it looks. This is not even doing it. I don't know what's going on, but that kind of gives you a little bit of idea. Before, it was zooming in, but it would look blurry. It would just look bad. And I'm a photographer. I'm actually flying out to Chicago at the third week of this month to shoot an engagement. And when I'm editing, I want, obviously, on the S23, I can upload on the S23. Oh my goodness. Obviously, on the S25, I can open a Lightroom and I can zoom in all the way and do all that. But I'm not going to open Lightroom every time I want to show somebody a picture, because Lightroom has to be connected to the internet, things like that. And so I want my gallery, my default gallery, just to do everything that I need, especially zooming in and showing details. And for some reason, the S25 Ultra it's not capable of doing that. I don't know if there's a different app. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't zoom in all the way, or if it does zoom in all the way, it loses so much quality as to where iOS, I can zoom in all the way and I can see like everything. I can see the full quality. So that's another like kind of real issue that I had switching over. But other than that, man, it's amazing. It's an amazing phone. I got used to using the phone to where I went back to iOS. I was trying to swipe on the sides to go back, and I couldn't do it, and I was getting annoyed on going back to iOS. But so far, so good, guys. It really depends on what you do on a day-to-day. If you don't edit pictures, if you don't have a lot of family members that have group chats and all of that, and you don't have, sometimes your parents calling you to fix something and you're trying to tell them, click on this, and they're so familiar with iOS that even with that, they don't have it dialed in, then it's a little annoying, switching to another platform. But like I said, I do want to eventually be able to rock two phones, Android and iOS, get the best of both worlds, have one just for my business, have the other one for personal. So that's kind of what the goal is. And yeah, I don't hate it. I'm not saying anything bad about the phone at all. It's just where I'm at in life right now. iOS is just a little bit more, just more for me. But at the end of the day, like they're great. Like this one, I can zoom in all the way and get crazy pictures from far away. This one I can't. What else? I mean, there's not really any. Oh, the split screen on this, I can be doing something on here and do in like another like split screen. Crazy multitasking. You can do a lot with that. Just a lot of different things. The pin comes in useful every once in a while. I'm not a big S Pen user, especially without the gestures or the click of a button. Bluetooth, where you could set this, click the button, and it would start recording or take a picture. If it doesn't have that, then I really don't have any use to write things on the screen. But that's just me. But those are really the reasons why, guys. I mean, it's not a crazy reason where it's like, oh, like this phone sucks. No, Android is awesome. And I do want to test either the 9A or the 9 Pro. You guys let me know which one you guys want me to test, because that would be probably my next Android phone. As far as battery life, this thing was rocking. My wife has a 14 Pro Max, like the top of the line at that time with a bigger battery. And she was almost dead by her battery was almost close to dead by the time we got to the hotel. And mine was still, at probably 50-60%. And I was doing a lot of, I was watching a movie on the plane. I was just doing things here and there with the Wi-Fi. And I still had a lot of battery left. So yeah, the battery is amazing on this thing. So that's kind of it, you guys. I mean, there's not really much to talk about. Everything is great on either phone. Just for me, iOS is just what works best for me at the moment. And it is what it is. We're going to be testing more phones. Let me know if you guys want me to test something else on the S25 before I get rid of it. I'm either going to sell it on Amazon. If anybody's interested on maybe purchasing this only in the US, let me know. Alright guys, that is a wrap for this short video. I know it's not a long video for you guys, but explaining to you why I'm moving back to iOS. The winner has already reached out to me, so that's good to go. We're going to be sending him a gift card via email. I was able to verify his identity. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Made a video as well on my TikTok. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, I made a video on how much I made on YouTube. I've made $100 in the month of May, guys. That's crazy. that's really crazy to put back in the channel. And hopefully we can make more just more of everything, okay? Because I love doing tech, and if I can get paid while doing it, I mean, that's best of the both worlds. So
we'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, let's grow. See you guys in the next video.